Zahvaljujem se gospodinu Veginu i pozivam doktorku Luis Fresco, predsjednicu Izvršnog odbora Univerziteta Istraživačkog centra Wageningen, da nam kaže nešto o važnosti saradnje i sinergiji istraživačkih centara. Doktorka Fresco, izvolite.
Thank you. Excellencies, ministers, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, it's a great honor for me to be here. It's a personal honor as well as an honor for Wageningen University and Research. By being here personally as president of Wageningen University and Research, I confirm our strong commitment to this project. As you might imagine, as one of the leading universities and research centers in the world, we get requests for collaboration, I would even say many times a week. But we're very selective about our partnerships because we believe that partnership is about a long-term commitment. It's about growing together in a project, about learning to speak the same language, learning to set the same goals, and above all, to get the trust that's needed to work together. And I think with the Antares project and the Biosense team, we have an ideal partnership. We have become friends, and we will become even more so friends in the course of the years. And in the end, good science only flourishes in an environment of trust, of calm, and when we know there is a long-term commitment. So we're very pleased that now, thanks to all the investments that are made both by the European Union and by Serbia itself, we can really start to harvest from that partnership. It's the beginning, I hope, of a very, very fruitful period of time. A period in which what we will do is more than just a project. I think this project has the potential to become of great relevance to areas way beyond Serbia and way beyond the Netherlands. And I think that the term, the metaphor that Vladimir used, was so very apt about a lighthouse. Because a lighthouse, and for us as a seafaring country, we know this very well, you're high up, which allows you to see the whole environment. You look beyond boundaries, but you're also a beacon for others. And I think that image of the lighthouse is one that we should keep in our minds. In the Netherlands, the way we work, particularly in the agricultural sector, is to work in what we've often called the Golden Triangle, to join the forces between science, government, and the private sector and society. Because in the end, our slogan in Wageningen is, we are there for science, for impact. And you do not get impact just by producing good scientific papers. You get impact through partnership. You get impact because you work together with the government and you have a long-term development goal. Science is absolutely the basis of everything. And science, as I said, needs to develop in a calm and stable environment. But we also want to involve society and the private sector right from the start. Because nowadays, in an area where sometimes science is actually questioned, where population doesn't always trust the outcome of science, it's really important to start with a dialogue and to involve society, to involve partners like the private sector right from the beginning. Because we will not have impact if we do not work together also in that way. And hence our golden triangle of collaboration, which has existed for nearly 100 years, I think is a very good model to go by. And I know by the fact that you are all here that that desire also exists here. The agricultural sector, of course, is undergoing huge transformations. Indeed, a revolution is about to start, or has already started, perhaps. A revolution which, thanks to new technology, both on the genetic side as well as in digitalization, allows us to understand much better what agriculture is about. Basically, it's about transforming sunlight into products that are useful for man with a little bit of help of nitrogen, of water, and so on. It's a simple process, but it's a process that's extremely varied and complicated. And it's understanding that better, to become smart, to move from a trial and error agriculture, which it has been for 10,000 years nearly, to precision agriculture, that really allows us to develop a sustainable use of resources, where we do not lose unnecessarily emissions to the environment, where we deal with plants and animals in the best possible way to get the best production, where human labor is used in such a way that it is not backbreaking labor anymore. That is only possible through modern technology. And we're very pleased to share the results that we have already gained with yours. I think this partnership is one of synergy and complementarity. We have mutual strength. We have mutual points where we can learn from one another. And that's what makes it so exciting, not just scientifically, but also, I feel, in a human way. We are not at the end of that revolution. The demands on agriculture and food are greater perhaps than ever before, because the public is educated and the public rightly asks also questions. And it's, again, that dialogue that we need to take up together. Food safety, genetic engineering, also robotization are things that don't necessarily sit easily with the public everywhere. But it's our task, I think, to be that lighthouse, to move further, and to show that the basis of progress will always be science, but science in dialogue with society. Thank you very much.